Hello everyone, and welcome back to another showcase. So, I've just about explored the entire island. To be honest, I was not that impressed, but it's okay. Not as big as, Shivering Isles, or as many items. I can't help but compare it to that, them claiming it's the biggest DLC and all, but anyway. For today's weapon, well, let's do the other melee weapon that this DLC provided. Well, it's the pole hook. So, the pole hook works in conjunction with the meat hook. You put meat on a meat hook, and then to move it around, you use a pole hook. Pretty self-explanatory. Pretty simple. Good weapon? I wouldn't think so. I would never use this thing in battle, if I had the choice. So, stat-wise, it is more than double the damage of the meat hook. It's also slow. To be honest, this thing looks incredibly light. I don't see how it could be slow. The weight is a little bit more, but not by that much. But seriously, this is a wooden pole with a pretty much very light wooden hook at the end. It shouldn't be slow. But anyway, it kind of behaves more like a hammer in terms of animation, which is even stranger. It's weird. But no matter. We don't care about that sort of stuff so much. But anyway, before we talk about numbers, keep in mind that my Big Leagues perk is maxed out, so you'll see the full damage value of this weapon. So, upgrades? No surprise, only one upgrade. But it's a good one. Adds a lot more damage. And armor piercing, which I'll be trying getting against certain targets that have armor. So it's pretty good. Adds almost no weight. So, what do we do with the pole hook? Well, what can you do to increase damage for a pole hook? Simple. Add more hooks. Hook, line, and sinker. All the way. So, with your grappling hook, let's try against some raiders. Now, I'm not surprised that it takes down these guys no problem. But you must test every melee weapon in this place. Because you got a couple of variety. Now, go moving on with those guys. Kill the boss and his lackey. Very easily go down. Almost no fight given. Alright. So far so good. Moving upstairs, we'll hit multiple enemies. With these two, I noticed one thing right away. I hit both of them at once. So this weapon will hit multiple targets if they rush you. That's good. And I wish it didn't swing so soon. But a guy blocked me with the fucking switchblade, but he died as well. So I got, okay, what about super mutants? I did disarm that guy in one hit. And again, in 3 hits. And we can see, this is actually working. Now most weapons, I stop here because they don't work. Even with the power attack, they don't really do some significant amount of damage. But hey, it's actually with normal attack alone, I am killing super mutants. Say, okay, let's try this a bit more. Next target. I accidentally came across these ghouls, so I said, why not? Testing against them. No surprise, they didn't stand a chance. I don't test any of these weapons on ghouls normally, because they die too easily. But the big one I want to test on is a Marlick, so I did a power attack. Power attack is slower, but you can see, I nearly killed it in 1 hit. So that armor piercing is working. Perfectly. But only for power attack, though. So let's test against something bigger to get this over and done with. Deathclaw and Behemoth. So, you kill the remaining health of that thing in 1 hit, so that means over a third of its health has been taken out by a power attack. Now, trying to kill a Behemoth with a melee weapon is easier said than done. It keeps stun locking me. I keep losing my AP too. The power attack, and it's bringing its health is down, but we're not done yet. I wouldn't have cut the video so short like this. Luckily, an alpha showed up. Now, if I can just hit my opponent with it, that's the trouble with these weapons. I don't like doing power attacks, so I'm sitting there vulnerable with my AP regenerating. This could be going better. Don't worry, I will emerge victorious though. So we can see there, a power attack pretty much badly hurts the Alpha Deathclaw. This weapon actually works. This weapon's powerful, actually. Surprisingly. I wasn't expecting this. At all. And the killing blow. Excellent. Very good weapon. On the pros and cons. On the pro side, you got good damage. Or more like excellent damage, actually. Decent reach. It's not that heavy for a heavy weapon. And the upgrade is fairly cheap to get. We need like level 2 blacksmithing skill. On the con side, it is a bit slow. The upgrades, although helpful, are unimaginative. And I think that's the only cons I got for this. Yeah. The scoring for the Pollock is damage gets a 10 out of 10 for it being this awesome in terms of damage. Kills a Death God, kills a Behemoth, that's a 10 out of 10 in my book. Design, 9 out of 10. Works very well lore-wise, even with other weapons. Works very well with the meat hook in terms of idea and location. And not to mention, it is quite, at least in terms of speed, it's good enough. Didn't counter that too much, but miscellaneous, it's 4 out of 10 for a very unimaginative upgrade, but though it's been helpful. And again, I measured in that slow speed into that. The range, 7 out of 10 for being a decently ranged weapon. Despite looking short, I actually got quite a decent range out of it compared to most melee weapons. And speed gets a 3 out of 10. Even though it doesn't look heavy, and the way it doesn't say it's heavy, it has a slow animation. So, the total for the pull hook, despite my praise, it's 33 out of 50. It did initially very good with damage and design, and even range is good, but the speed and miscellaneous really drag it down. But no matter, it's still it's an okay score. The weapon's powerful, but the small things catch up with it. That power attack was hard to pull off. So this weapon actually surprised me. I wasn't expecting much out of it, but it turned to be a lot more powerful than I imagined. Even to more point where I might actually hang out my Clemeth tooth and use this instead. You know, it's a bit much slower. It's much, much more powerful. But hey, that's what I like doing Showcase. Find new weapons all the time and they surprise you. But anyway, that is Showcase for today. I thank you for watching, and take care out there.